matey. Hello everybody, welcome to our next review. Feeling a little under the weather, but I'm still alive, please bear with me. But yeah, this is our next review. This is Lego Ship in a Bottle. It is part of the Ideas line. For those that don't know, real quick, the Ideas line is a very unique line in that the set originates outside of Lego. So a Lego fan submits a concept. The concept gets voted by the community. It becomes kind of like a filtering system. And if the set generates 10,000 upvotes, then Lego uses that as a signal that there's enough community interest. And then they'll look at feasibility, profitability, build quality, all of that. And if everything checks out, your idea goes into production. So congratulations to the guy. I believe his name is Jake. Congrats to Jake who submitted this idea. It's pretty cool to have your own set, but the set is composed of three main parts. There is the stand, there is the transparent bottle, and there is a very simple ship inside of the bottle. So with that said, we're gonna take a look and look at the individual parts. All right, so here we have the ship. To be upfront with you guys, this is honestly my least favorite part of the set. Before I talk about why, let's talk about some of the features. So the ship is very small, and see, this is why I don't like the ship. But yeah, the ship is very small because Jake's design, Jake's the guy who originally submitted this idea. His design is a lot bigger than the production model. The bottle is bigger, the ship is bigger, and as a result, because of all this downsizing, the detail and the size of the ship goes down. But that's not why I don't like it though. I understand the limitations. I understand that it has to be small, to keep the price of the set down. But anyways, the ship is again fairly small. There's 3 sails. There's 3 cannons on each side. There are covers for the cannons that you can lift up. There is this front part that moves. There is the rear part that also moves. And the sails are adjustable. You could move it a little bit, but I highly do not recommend you adjust these because this is very, very flimsy. So yeah, let's talk about the flimsiness of the ship. So I don't like it because the ship it's just not structurally that sound. It breaks apart so easily. So this front part, if you move it up a little too much, the pieces start going flying. This little tile piece goes flying, and sometimes the sail on the front will also go flying. Let's talk about the rear. The rear is just merely held on by one single stud. So it's very easy for this piece to just come off. Those are like small though. I wouldn't say those are big issues. To me, the deal breaker is the sail, the way they did the sail. I hate it. So this top part, the top level of the sail, let me try to show you guys. So it's held on by this L-shaped like bracket, right? And all that's doing is it's just sitting on the lip of the binocular piece right here. There's like a little lip right here, and it just sits on top of it. But the problem is that's a very poor connection, and it can easily come dislodged. It can easily fall off, and in fact, it does fall off quite a bit. And you're gonna have to then take it out of the bottle and start readjusting things. So to me, this is a very poor choice for a playset. This set is not meant to be played with, and you just want to leave the ship alone. Make sure that everything is sitting the way it should be sitting, and then just leave it alone. So yeah, the ship is low detail, but that's not the reason why I don't like it. The reason why I'm not a fan of the ship is because it is extremely flimsy. With that said, let's move on to the next part of the set, which is the bottle. Okay, so here we have the bottle. Personally, I think the bottle looks great. I know that there's some criticism. Some people don't like the bottle. They complain that there's too many lines and it's not seamless, so it kind of obstructs the view to see the ship inside. That is true. That is true. Like, you know, there's a bunch of lines, you know, here, there's lines going across. That is true. However, I don't mind the look. I don't mind that it's not seamless, because it gives it that Lego look and that Lego feel. Right? So like Lego is a modular system, and it's usually when there's a new set that comes out, it's using existing parts from previous sets. Sometimes they come out with a new a new item, that's true. And they could have done that here. They could have made a unibody, one piece, just for the bottle so that it's seamless and you can see inside with no obstruction. But I'm glad they went this way. And, you know, I think it kind of gives it that Lego look and feel, and I don't mind it at all. The bottle is, except the vase, not the vase, the neck section here, and apart from the orange holder pieces to hold the ship in place, everything else besides those two is made up of transparent Lego pieces. The front section is using 4 large transparent pieces. The mid section and the rear section are used up of smaller but still large Lego pieces to finish off the bottle. And the back, the video might not show it very well and it might not look like it, but the back has many 1x1s and 1x2s and slopes. It's made up of a lot of parts. It becomes very apparent when you pull them out of the pouch. There's like a ton of transparent pieces. This part of the build was personally my least favorite part. Just so many transparent pieces that look so similar for a build that's not very exciting. So build wise, bottle was not that interesting. However, it's worth it because I think the end result is very good. I think the bottle looks really nice. There's no real easy way to kind of disassemble the bottle, by the way. It's not hard, but basically the way I do it is I take off the neck, and then I take off the top parts, and then I take out this 1x2 here, 1x2 here, and then take out this section, and then you put the ship in and put the ship out. But again, as I said earlier, the ship is so flimsy, I do not recommend you do this. You should just build it and leave it alone, set it aside. But yeah, that's the bottle. Okay, so here we have the final component of the set, which is the base. And you know, I think the base ironically might be my favorite part of the set. I would have never guessed, but I think they just did a really nice job with it. As you can see, it's a very clean, very polished, professional look. And I think, you know, a large part of that is because of they're going with the studless look. So here we have the side profile of the bricks and the plates to kind of hide the studs. You can see some studs, like in the middle section here, you can see a couple. But for the most part, they're hiding it. Like they're using this curved, smooth tile to kind of hide the studs. The grabbing parts, the parts that actually hold the bottle, you know, it's just made up of the sides, so very nice. And they're hiding the studs here with this 1x2 smooth tile. You know, they're also doing that in the front, you know, hiding these with these smooth plates. And yeah, it's just very polished, very professional, clean looking. And they're using these circular plates to kind of accent the base. I think it looks really nice. The middle section has this compass, which spins, very cool. The front has this little small Leviathan plaque, which is somewhat adjustable, kind of. There's these 2 globes on the sides in the front. They're basically, let me show you. They're basically just 2 pieces, if I can pull this, 2 pieces that revolve around this purple faceless minifigure head, and they do spin very well. So structurally, let me show you guys how this is done. It's basically, there's 4 symmetrical pieces that kind of mount to the middle section of the base. So you start off building the middle section of the base, and the middle section is kind of is connected to these posts that kind of go off to the side. And then you're basically just getting those 4 symmetrical pieces and just mounting it onto the post like this. And then afterward, you get this really nice, polished, clean looking base. And I want to mention that not only does it look nice, but it functions very well as well. So the parts that actually hold the bottle, they kind of sandwich the midsection of the bottle, and there's like, it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but there's like these ridges so that it is held in place very well. So it's very functional, very sturdy, very clean looking base in my opinion. And I think Lego did a great job. Okay, so let's talk about the set overall. I think overall the set is okay. It's not a perfect set, for sure. It's a shame because the ship, I feel like, needs improvement, and I feel that if the ship was done better, then this would be an amazing, outstanding set. But you know, taking it for what it is, it's not bad. But I do have some issues with the set. It's not a play set. Let's talk about that again. It's not a play set. It comes with no minifigures. The ship is very, very flimsy, and it's inside of a bottle, so you would have to break part of the bottle to get access to the ship. So it's not that type of set. Generally speaking, I feel that the Ideas line is more for display than play, and very much so for this set. You know, if you have like a fireplace, if you have a study, if you have an office, this is a great set to put on display. And I feel that it's a great set for display because it's a great bridge type of set. It's a great gateway set where a Lego fan can kind of, you know, grab the attention and curiosity of a non-Lego fan. And I feel like if you gift this set to a non-Lego fan, I feel that most people would like this set because everyone recognizes the iconic ship in a bottle, and you know, it's something that people are familiar with. So when they see Lego doing it, it's kind of cool, it's kind of exciting. Now, price. Here in the US, it's $69.99, so $70 MSRP before tax. It's okay. I kind of have mixed feelings about the price. Just one thing to note is that I don't think using the 10 cents per brick rule here really works, because for example, the water is made up of almost 300 transparent blue plates, circular blue plates. And you know, that's for a set that has less than 1,000 pieces. That's almost a third of the piece count, right? And the backing of the bottle has numerous there's more white pieces there than it might look on video, but there's a lot of transparent white pieces. And you know, collectively the blue water pieces and the backing of the bottle, they make up a large portion of the piece count. And arguably, you know, they're not as important as other parts of the build. So yeah, $70 is okay, but one thing that I'm seeing is that this set is being discounted here and there. Like I got this set for a little over $50. So yeah, if you're looking and if you're patient, you can find sales. And you know, with Christmas coming up, again, I think this can be a great gifting option. So there you have it, guys. A quick review for you. Lego ship in a bottle. If you like the review, I would appreciate it if you guys followed along, because we have a lot more sets coming up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video review. Bye.